Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will talk about how to see your card condition before you are sending your card for a grading company. But before that, I want to talk about a little bit of sports card history. If we flash back 70 years ago, sports cards like baseball is very popular in United States. This is a 1988 Fleer baseball. I use this one for example, baseball cards. And then American football also very popular. And then hockey. I guess hockey in Canada also popular. And then of course NBA. So in those years, people are trading their card to complete their sets. But when they are talking about the condition of the card, they are very subjective because there is no standard to talk about the condition of the card. And then in 1984, Dr. James Beckett released his first magazine in that years. So this is I have some Beckett magazine that I still keep it. Which one do you want me to go through with? I think this one, Penny Hardaway, because one of my subscriber likes very much Anthony Hardaway. So this Beckett magazine released to reduce the subjective of the card condition, I think. In this magazine, they give you a price guide as well. In those days, we check our price from this price guide given in this magazine. So this is a vintage card, all the price right here. So people are trading their card using this price guide, and they are also give you here. You see this one. This is a condition guide explained by Beckett's magazine. If you can see, Beckett's explaining about the centering, and then this one about the corners. All the condition they give you the guide how to grade the card condition. So basically there are four major standards in those days. One is the centerings, like this one, the centerings. Second is the edges, and the third is the corners, and the fourth is the surfaces. So let me go through with the example. I have a card for you to explain the centerings. So if you see a card like this with the borders like this, you will need to see the centering, is it in a balance. What does it mean in balance? It's 50-50, either left to the right, top to the bottom. If you see this card for example, the centering is slightly heavy to the right. Can you see this one? So this is obviously is in the border. So card with borders, you need to pay attention for the centering, because you cannot do anything with the centering if the centering already missed. See, this one is also the borders. So this is another example. This is Fleer 2000. This also included the borders at the back as well. This is the borders. So you must know, you must see when you are going to buy a card, you must know. Maybe you can see it from the picture that sellers gave to you. The top and the bottom, left to the right, it should be balanced 50-50. That's the good one. So this is another one. This is the first edition of Skybox. these are the borders. Front and the back, they will check also. And how about this one? This one is Fleer Ultra. This one, there is no obvious borders, but if you can see the design, they look like a borders. So it will include centering grade for this one. But for the back, there is no borders. Maybe the centering it will not significant graded. But I have another case for the centering. I will use this card. This kind of card, there is no borders. So maybe the centering it's not that significant to see. But usually different different grading company, they will use their own subjective to see which one that can be centered. For example, the logo of the brand, maybe this one, maybe it's the logo very close to the top or to the right. And for example, this one is the same, there is no border. Maybe they will try to center this one, the logo of this one, so it will be like in a nice place at the corner like this. It's not too near to the top edges and to the right edges, just the same. For this one, I think this one not really significant for the centering because there is no borders. And this is the case. Is some grading company, they will take the name like this for the centering. They will take the middle line for this one, whether the name of this Michael Jordan, the name of the player, is centered to the left or to the right. They will take the center like this. So this is the subjective in the grading company against, but again it is still subjective, but it reduces better than without the standard of grading. So how about the edges and the cornerings? The edges is simply like I will use this cards. The edges will be like this side, right, bottom, and the left one, front and the back. That's the edges of the card. So you will look whether there is a whitening or chipping or maybe a little bit dent. So you will need to check from the photo that the seller give if you want to buy the card. But it's better if you have the card in your hand, so it's really obvious. Sometimes seller they don't give you a good photo. Maybe sometimes seller they still put in the sleeve, or maybe they put in the top loader, then they put the photo for you. It is obvious. Obviously you cannot see the edges condition, and sometimes the corner also you cannot see. So my suggestion, if you want to sell your card, you better take a better picture for your card, front and the back. Maybe you will can get a loyal buyer because you are giving a detailed condition of your card. And then for like this one, the corners, you will see the corners like this one. Sometimes there's a whitening and notching, or like a dink, like here. So you need to see whether every corner is it good or not, front and the back. That's the condition. And then I will explain about the surfaces. I have a card that has a surface issues. For this one, upper deck, triple double Michael Jordan. Let you see this one. This is a holographic card. This card is quite sensitive. I'll let you know. See what happened to my card. If you can see this one, if I really reflected with the lights, if you can see this, hold on. See, the holographic is kind of like peeled off. And see this one. See, it happens because now you can see this one. There's so many holographic that peeled off. See this one. It's actually a nice car, but it's damaged. That's a surface issues. So this happened because when I found this card, it's like I put in the binder, and then in the binder it's I put so many like two cards in two card in one pocket together. For example, like this. I put two card in one pocket together, and then I put it horizontally like this. So the binder is stick on this card because I didn't put the sleeve on this holographic one. So when I pull it out, and holographic stick in the plastic binder. So that's what happened. So be careful if you want to buy a sensitive card like this, especially for a foil or a holographic. You need to see. You need to ask your seller to have a better shot of the picture, or maybe sometime a video. You see like this one. It's damaged. Yeah, it's important. If you send this condition to grade your card to a grading company, obviously it will get below maybe below 5 or below 3, a grade 3. That's the about the surface issues. Maybe you can pay attention for the surface when you want to buy a cards, especially when you buy from online marketplace. It's better you have a good look of the card than you know what you're buying. If you're buying a sensitive card, you better ask for more detail if you still cannot see the details, because surface issues really impact the grading result, really. Even just a little bit scratch, it will impact your grading result. So those are four major standard that community from the sport cards use to see the condition of the card. So they will give you the price according the condition. If the condition is in a perfect condition, they will give you a higher price, and if the condition is lower, they will give you a lower price. That's how people traded their cards in the last 70 years ago. First, they traded without standard, and then the community made up the standard, and Beckett, Dr. James Beckett, guide them with these magazines since 1984 to 1991. This one is 1995 Beckett's magazine. But when in 1991, a company called Professional Sports Cards Authenticator announced their company for the first time. They start their new standard in 1991. So I will use this slab. I have this PSA, Professional Sports Cards Authenticator, as known as PSA. So I use this one for the example. When in 1990s, PSA come with a new standard, which is they put the card into the slab, sealed slab like this, and they put a label, and they put another subgrade with a numerical grade from 1 to 10. For example, like this is the 10. The 10 with that means it's a perfect card, and then 1 is the most bad card. This is the 9. I got a 9 for this one. This is one of my favorite sets. It's a 1991 Skybox the Dream Trim, 1992 Dream Trim. The center, there's some Michael Jordan in the center. There are Larry Bird. Maybe this one, Scottie Pippen right here. This one is great with 7 near min. They call it 7 with near min. So they put the subgrade. This is the new standard that been used until now. From 1991 till now, they use this one as a standard, new standard. And then 7 years after that, 1998, then the SGC announced their first company. It stands for Sports Cards Guarantee Corporation. And then 1 year after that, 1999, then the Beckett announced their company with the Beckett Grading Service, as known as BGS, that you know till today. I will cover all the grading company later on, and about the subgrade and how you get the grade 7, 8, 9 or 10. I will cover it in the next video. So for today's video, I don't want this video to be that long. What I want to share is just about 4 major standards that all the grading company use to grade your cards. The centerings, the edges, corners, and the surfaces. So I hope this information useful for you before you are sending your card to the grading company, and maybe also for you to buy the card in a online market. So maybe this one you will take a notice on that for major standard for a better collectible you get. So that's all. Thank you for watching. I would like to say thank you for those who has subscribed to our channel, and thank you for those who give likes and comment. So we'll see you on the next video, and have a great day.